YouTube? Prowler0308 here, and it's been about a year since I posted a video, so I thought that I'd better get to it and post another one. Been almost 10 months, I think, something like that, and as you know, life happens. Last video I posted was clear back last spring. I believe it was Badass Canadian's dream car build, and I had chosen to do a build on a Subaru WRC STI. Did summer hit, and you know, I'm an outdoors type of guy, so spent a lot of time playing golf and fishing and camping and on a lake boating and all that good fun stuff, along with all the stuff I got going on at work. I think I mentioned a couple videos previously that I'm a branch manager of a steel service center, so you know, we're up here in the Bakken in the oil field, and you know, we started the business, our company started the business here about a year and a half, almost 2 years ago now, and trying to get that off the ground and all the fun stuff that goes along with it, employees, that good thing. So had a very busy summer, rolled into fall, which for my company is our busy time of year. Our fiscal year ends in August, and we have to do an annual inventory every year, which includes us counting all of our steel inventory in stock, nuts, bolts, you name it. You know, we carry well over $1 million in inventory, and we had to count all that. On top of that, I'm part of the corporate audit team, so you know, I was flying around for the better part of a week, auditing other branches. So it was a busy time, and you know, I'm not trying to make excuses, but that's the way it was. So fall hit, and I got done with all the work stuff. Was going to dive back into modeling, but I got sidetracked on another project. I built an AR-15 chambered in 223 or 5.56 NATO, and that kept me busy for a while, and kind of leads me up to where I am now after the holidays, and I've decided that now's the perfect time to get back into modeling again, so here I am. I didn't completely stop modeling this last year. I did a little bit here and there, and I'll show you that in just a moment. But my goal is, and kind of my New Year's resolution was to post a few more videos, get out from behind the camera so you guys can see who I am, and you know, I'm going to try to finish some of these builds that I started last year. I've been watching a lot of YouTube, and I've never stopped that. I've always watched everybody's. I've got my favorite guys out there I like to watch all the time. You know, and I'm going to try to participate a little bit more this year if I can. I'm not very good at the 48-hour builds. It takes me quite some time. I'm very, I like to take my time on doing stuff. I don't like pressures in my hobby because I deal with that every day at work. So I'm not going to jump at anything that has a timeline. I'll tell you that straight up front, but I will try to participate in some of the things going on. For example, I was watching Nick Amberry last night, and I thought it was pretty cool. He's going to be, in February, he's going to have the theme of the month is complete and no build, which is right up my alley because I've got about 3 or 4 of them going right now that I can get done. So we'll try that out. And so we're gonna try a few of those things and see how they go. You know, I've never stopped collecting kits. I'll kind of give you a shot of those here after a bit too, and show you what's going on. So let me get out of this chair, and I'll reset and show you what we're doing. All right, like I was saying, I still have been collecting a lot. When I first started modeling a year ago, I bought a couple kits, and that was about it. I've been hoarding away and buying, even though I haven't been building a whole lot, because I see something I like and I just go for it. I've really gotten into the import stuff, particularly the Japanese models, Tamiya and Naoshima especially. I'm really liking those. They got some killer stuff. I've actually bought a couple kits from Japan. Yeah, they're a little bit more expensive, but they sure are nice to put together, and they kind of fit the style of the vehicles that I like. But I'm also got some other things. You know, I'm a huge fan of that Street Outlaws on TV, so I've got a couple ideas I want to try out. You know, I've never really kit bashed anything yet, so we're gonna try that out. But as you can see up here, it's all my cars. The left side is all my Japanese German foreign cars type of thing, the Tamias and the Aoshimas and all that kind of thing. And then we all, obviously have our American-made stuff, the Revell AMT. I got up one, I think a monogram kit up there that I picked up, that 87 Buick GNX. So it'll be kind of cool. Got some ideas for a lot of that stuff. Still got all my paints, and then down here is my to-do shelf. Partly, I've got the WRC STI that I started for Badass Canadian's Dream Car build 10 months ago. I'm working on that snowplow truck. I had some ideas of making a zombie killer car. I bought some aftermarket parts from Dark World Creations. Haven't really started that, just kind of got some ideas going. And then obviously the very first kit that I ever started that I never, it's been sitting there for, shoot, I think I'm going on 3 years now, that M2A1, 2 years, something like that, I don't know. I got kind of stalled on that. So goal is to finish some of those kits, and we'll see how it turns out. I also have another kit over here in my stash that I've got some pretty good ideas for, and I'll show that to you. The story behind this is I was trying to get my son into modeling. He decided he really didn't like it. Started on that 69 Camaro SS, so I think I'm actually going to Pro Street this. I ordered some stuff from Reliable Resins, a tub chassis, and a couple other things, so we'll see how that turns out. I just ordered today another couple engines, Ross Gibson engines. I'm going to try those out as well, so it should be pretty cool. I'm going to do like a twin turbo style thing there. We'll check that out when we get to that point. But I'm going to go ahead and reset, get around this handheld and show you what I'm doing as far as working on kits right now. Oh, and down on the bottom, I forgot to show you, that's all my trucks and airplanes. So be back just a second. So I've been kind of busy, not really over the last year. I did a little bit of work. The one car I did complete was the SRT8 Challenger. I did complete one other car, but I'm too embarrassed and ashamed to show it. It's actually the first model that I ever completed, and it was an Aoshima RX-7 kit that I completely glue bombed. I got fingerprints in the windscreen. It just looks like crap. So I'm not going to show that, but I am going to keep that as a reminder, hopefully to see how my skills progress the longer I do this. So sorry about the lighting. It's pretty piss poor in here, but it works fine when I'm working on stuff. I bring in an extra light from the garage, which I set up a separate paint area out in my garage now, which is pretty cool, and I'm able to do a lot more painting. So anyway, besides that Challenger, I have the closest one that I have to being finished right now is obviously that WRX. It is a World Rally car, 2002 model. I've got it in the Payday Solberg livery. It's the number 11 car, so for 2002. Having a lot of fun with this kit. It's going together pretty good, but like I said, I started this almost 9 months ago, 10 months ago now, I guess, and I'm just now starting to get to the point where I think I'll get it finished up in the next couple of weeks here. I got a lot done on the interior. I just got to finish up. As you can see here, I tried a couple different things. There's the dashboard, but I've got some work to do on that. I got to do a little bit better job on my touch-up and painting, so I'll get that finished up. Should hopefully get the interior buttoned up this weekend if everything goes right. I've got most of the body done, the major stuff like the decals, the paint, clear coat, all that good stuff. I still need to put all the little bits and pieces on there. Finish work, I guess you could call it, including the windscreen, headlight, tail light, the mesh in the front, along with the radiator and intercooler and all that good stuff. So, like I said, I'm hoping to have this one finished up in a couple weeks. I'm out of town next week on. I'm actually going down to the World of Concrete in Vegas. That should be pretty cool. But yeah, so we'll see how far we get. But I'm hoping to get this done by first part of February or second week of February, somewhere in there. Besides the Subaru, I'm also working on that. Like I said, I'm working on that GMC snowplow truck. You know, my guess would be an early 80s model, but nothing fancy with that. I've actually got the color picked out and sprayed on most of the body. It's kind of that, can't really see that, I guess, kind of an emerald green. Again, sorry about the lighting in here. It's pretty crappy, but it's what I got. Hopefully one of these days I'll get some lighting hung from the ceiling here is kind of my plan. But anyway, it's kind of a pretty color in my opinion. I kind of like it. So I got a ways to go on that yet, but I just put the clear, one coat of clear on the cab so I can tape it off, paint the engine bay. I've got, and I think I went through this a long time ago on a different video, I've got most of the chassis work done on it, which is right there. Got an aftermarket engine and transmission transfer case in it. Some engine I don't even know. I can't remember where I got it. It was already pre-wired and all that good stuff, painted and everything. The transmission and transfer case came from B&L Resins. It, you know, makes it look good. I still got to do the exhaust on it, which shouldn't be too hard. I just got to connect the headers to the actual molded in exhaust. Got all the paint work done on that. I still need to dechrome, you know, dechrome my wheels and whatnot. I was watching I can't remember whose video it was, but they were talking about that spastic chrome, and I bought some of that stuff. So we're gonna give this a shot and see how it turns out. I think it was Hunter Selby that was talking about this, and I saw it. Yeah, in fact it was. I remember seeing it on one of his recent builds on his that Lone Star that he's doing, or Pro Star that he's doing, actually International Pro Star, and he did the wheels in this chrome, and it looked pretty badass. So I'm gonna give it a shot. I got the base coat, the gloss, and then I have that mirror chrome. So we're gonna give that stuff a shot, see how it works. And one other plug I want to make on paint while we're at it here real quick is that I absolutely am completely in love with this Scale Finishes paint. I mean, I painted the Challenger using their paint. The base coat lays on super smooth, no issues. A little bit of wet sanding to clear out the, I get a little bit of dust and crap in mine on occasion, but laid down super smooth. Same thing with my rally car. I did the Subaru colors, the rolled rally car blue pearl that they have. Again, laid down really nice. And then I like to throw that one coat lacquer wet look by Testers on top of that stuff. And man alive, does that stuff look good when it's done. So anyway, that's my plug for them. I mean, I just ordered a bunch more paint from them, so I'm getting pretty stocked up. So anyway, the other thing I was going to talk about too is I just entered last night a build for, I believe it's March or April. I'll have to double check again. And that was, what was his handle? Patrick Hancock PH is what it is. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, I went ahead and entered one of his builds that he's going to be doing, and it's a Chevy Truck Month is what he's putting on. So what I opted to do is I'm going to go with the 65 Chevy step side pickup. I've got some ideas for this. The one thing I did do is a couple. Oh shit! I've had this kit for probably better part of a year now. I also had a Lindbergh kit, that little red wagon, and I was on the net screwing around one night, and I got a couple Jimmy Flintstone bodies. I got the cab for that 65. It's actually, I believe, a 64 cab, but it's got a chop to it. And I think it looks pretty killer. So we're going to try to incorporate that. Like I said, I just ordered some Ross Gibson engines, so I'm going to go with that 502 big block that's TPI. So we're going to give that a shot in there. We're going to probably put some Pegasus wheels down on it. Just give it a nice lowered stance, kind of give it a mild custom street rod looking truck, and I think I'm going to paint it Viper Blue is kind of what my plan is, and I'll try to do some foil work on there and whatnot. But the other Flintstone body that I got, I should probably just take it out of plastic and show you guys, which I'm pretty excited about this one. I got a lot of plans for this. This is going to be a pretty big undertaking for me because I've never really done these bodies, but there it is. I'm going to put that van body on that Lindbergh kit. I've got some pretty killer Pegasus wheels I'm planning on putting in there and slamming it right down on the ground. And then I got the Dodge red and white, so it'll be a two-tone paint. First real two-tone that I've done, so it should be pretty killer when I'm done. But anyway, that's kind of what I've been up to. Like I said, I'm going to try to keep posting a little bit more, get more involved with the community like I was when I first started, a little over a year ago. Get back into it, and see how things go. But for right now, my plan is like I said, I want to finish the Subaru up. I'll get involved with Nick's build in February, which would be, complete an unfinished model, and I think I'm going to try to get that pickup knocked out. And then when March hits, I believe that's when the Chevy truck month starts. So I'll work on that. And the nice thing about that is that Patrick Hancock, PH, said that there's no, just enter it and kind of keep track of it, and you don't have to necessarily finish. It's just a nice thing. I think it was pretty cool because that's kind of the way I model. Is I just take my time and I do it here and there. I'll come home from work and model for 15-20 minutes if I can, or sometimes I'll get lucky and I'll get an hour or two. And then on the weekends, if I happen to get an hour in to paint or something like that, I go ahead and do that. The nice thing is, like I said, I live up here in North Dakota. We get some pretty killer weather in the wintertime. I mean, shoot, it's unseasonable right now, but 2 weeks ago we had 30 below zero with 30 mile an hour winds. So we had an effective wind chill of 60 below. So it gets damn cold up here, but I'm fortunate enough that my garage is heated, so I can paint in there and it's not a big deal. And that's kind of why I like to model in the wintertime, is because it's, I don't have anything else going on. So anyway, thought I'd just touch bases with you guys and see how things are going. So I'm going to go ahead and try to get this edited and posted tonight if I can. If not, it'll be up tomorrow. So we'll talk to you guys later. Thanks.